Okay, we should be live right now. We should be live right now. Everything should be okay. We should be live, I think. I think we're live. We're live. I think. There we go. I have the chat right here for you guys. Anyone watching this after the game, hopefully you guys enjoy. Anyone watching this when you are asleep, I am sorry because I'm going to scream at some stage and wake you up. So let me just test right here. One concurrent viewer, Marcus Rojo. Fever going to lose by 13, really? 13's a big number. 13's a really, really big number for the Dream. I like the Dream. I think 13's a very big number. Like, it is 13 minutes till the game, so maybe you know something I don't. Killing it with my analysis. I wouldn't consider this channel analysis. I would consider this channel talking about hoops. Fever by 5. I have a weird feeling the Dream win, but I'm the ultimate pessimist, so I wouldn't take my word for anything. And my predictions are not gospel, like. I'm the ultimate pessimist. But, like, Phoenix did beat them. So it's not like they're unbeatable. Yeah, but you're also acting like the Dream aren't hot. And that the Dream weren't awful in that first game. They also have Jordan Canada back. It's their first time playing with Jordan Canada, isn't it? Was Jordan Canada there for the first game? Caitlin Clark's the best in WNBA. I think there's a debate to be had for that, but I don't think it's... I think it's hard to debate. I think it's one of those ones where it's like, I think you can maybe say that, but like it is a hard argument to make. I think it's a real hard argument to make. Caitlin Clark's the best player in the W right now. But sure, look, we got a big game coming now. Fever not win tonight. I mean, Faz, you would predict the Fever to lose to the Dream. So not the Dream, sorry, the Mystics. Oh my god, not the Mystics, the freaking Sparks. And the Sparks are trying to lose games. The Sparks have had the most shameless tanking. The most shameless tanking I've ever seen. And the Sparks, you would still predict the Sparks to beat the Fever. You weren't even here yesterday. You weren't even here yesterday to watch the Sky. You're just here to hate on Caitlin Clark. And I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I would not pick... No, I wouldn't. This Faz guy would. This Faz guy would. He would genuinely pick. He would pick the Sparks over the Fever. In the last 3 games, Angel Reese a better field goal percentage than Nalissa Smith. Like, Nalissa Smith doesn't play defense as well. I don't really care about the offense. She does not play defense. Can't stop watching. Well, that's good, because there's going to be 10 freaking videos a day. Apparently, Angel Reese only needs to average 11.4 boards a game to get 500 for the season. She might average that offensively. I'm telling you, though. Angel Reese's rebound record this year is unbreakable. She will never play on a team this bad again. She will never play on it. She will never be also this bad at shooting again. It's a perfect storm. It is a perfect storm. Her team can't shoot. They can't make anything. Like, they are first in field goals attempted and 11th in field goals made. Do you understand how bad shooting you have to be that? You attempt more shots than everyone else, and there's only one team that makes less than you. Reese has time over the offseason. She's also at 22 years. Like, she's not going to figure it all out in one offseason. And if she does, man, she's all WNBA next year. Smith, no minutes. She is starting. Caitlin Clark for president. Not yet. Not at this point. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. But yeah, we got 9 minutes till the game starts. Did Fever play the Sun on Wednesday? Yeah, we can watch a great... I wonder who Dejanay Carrington's going to start a fight with. Who she's going to try to start a fight with and see what happens with Alyssa Smith. Her field goal for her last 3 34. Yeah, in one of those games she had 50. When Caitlin Clark won Player of the Week, Kelsey could have easily won it. It was AP, but yeah, she could have. And lads, we got 333 concurrent viewers in here right now. If we can try to get to 100 before the start of the game, that would be absolutely insane. No one's dumb enough to go for Caitlin Clark, are they at this stage? Like, I get it, there are some people that don't like Caitlin Clark, but am I right in saying nobody is dumb enough to go for Caitlin Clark? Like, you could be out of the league if you do that crap. I'm telling you, you could be out of the damn league. Am I wrong? Who's winning tonight, Liberty or Mercury? Liberty. They're not losing 2 in a row. Especially with how Phoebich is playing. I just don't think they physically can. I don't think they physically can lose 2 in a row. I do want to apologize. If you guys could subscribe, it'd be great. I just forgot to put this above my head for the video. Sorry about having to take a while to set up. Sorry. There we go. There we go. We got our sub count there in the corner. Almost 30k. Lexi Hill's not starting. If you guys don't know, the starting lineup is the same. It's the usual. The starting lineup, so no injuries. This is the starting lineup right now for the Fever. A terrible lineup. I am just saying, like, at this stage, Alyssa Smith maybe isn't there in that starting spot. What am I talking about, Alyssa Smith? Katie Lou Samuelson is not earning that spot. Alyssa Smith can give you 10. Katie Lou Samuelson has not given you 10 since the last time these teams played. Man, I was at a wedding that day. That was what, like June? It was a week before Taylor Swift was in Ireland, which was like 28th of June. It's like the 21st of June? The last time Katie Lou Samuelson scored in double digits. The last time Lexi Hull did it was last game. The time before that she did it was the game before that. Katie Lou's missing wide open layups. It's not even one shot, she's missing layups. I really couldn't care less what any other YouTuber's at. Like, fair play. Fair play, I will say that. Fair play. Good the people are growing. I genuinely don't think I've watched one of that guy's videos. But if you got 12k subscribers, you're obviously doing something right. They're in trouble with this lineup. I mean, it's the same starting lineup they've had for the last, 10 games? Took sides. Convos with Carter. That's like the one of these channels that I actually will watch. And your man, what's his name? Robin Lindbergh or something? Watch any other YouTubers? Yeah, I watch a 2K YouTuber called DBG all the time. Don't look above my head. But I watch a 2K YouTuber named DBG all the time. I think he's the GOAT. I think DBG is the greatest YouTuber to ever live, to be honest. And yeah, if you don't believe DBG is the greatest 2K YouTuber of all time, I don't know what to say. This is coming from Mick Talks Hoops with no affiliation whatsoever to DBG. With none whatsoever. None. So many other channels are farming WNBA hates Caitlin Clark. And look, it gets views. It gets views. Like, it is what it is. And I'll never knock someone because I'm somebody that for the last 2 years has basically made my money from ranting about 2K. So, like, ranting about a topic over and over again for money is something that I did for a year and a half. So I can't quite. Carly Samuelson is a better Samuelson. I can't believe the Samuelson, who was the #1 recruit in the nation, went to UConn and was the 4th pick in the draft, is worse than the Samuelson who went undrafted. I actually can't believe that. Caitlin Clark's going to start draining logos again. I mean, she's shooting decent enough coming out of break, isn't she? Like, the funniest part is, like, people, it's so obvious a lot of WNBA fans are not actually WNBA fans. They're not actually basketball fans. Like, the anti-Caitlin Clark people. The amount of these people that are, like, that are literally out there, like, Caitlin Clark shot a terrible percentage in the last game. How do you shoot under 50% from the field? It's like, 3 of 8 from 3 is terrible. I'm like, man, that's 37.5%. That's the percentage Curry shot in 2022. Like, do people not, like, people actually thinking that 37.5% is a bad 3-point percentage? Like, what? That is a wildly good 3-point percentage, especially in the W with the score, when the scores per 100 possessions are as low as they are. Her stats today, I got 25, 6, and 13. I wonder if she ends up getting 4 turnovers today. Will that Trendy Hoopstars page have to change their Thaddeus Young stat to make sure that she doesn't post anything about Caitlin Clark? Or he, I have no idea what gender the person making that account is, but that is the greatest op account I've ever seen. It's like, oh, no one has made this amount of scored X amount of points, X amount of things on this certain percent of shooting, and it's like, man, Caitlin Clark literally shot like 1% less. 1% less. I think it was on like 55% shooting for 25 points, and I was like, Caitlin Clark shot 54%. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like, it's actually, like, so crazy. And I think one of them was, like, only people with 20 and 10 with less than 5 turnovers. And it's like, Caitlin Clark has had 20 and 10 plus 3 times with exactly 5 turnovers. Not with less, with exactly 5. So I'm like, come on now. Oh, into the Hall of Fame. And by the way, there is going to be, if you guys have been looking, thank you for $10. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Got to be the same starting line, super short at least. Change at the half. You have to. Definitely don't want to be messing with too much. I think they're going to go get themselves. Hopefully. The WNBA never gave Caitlin Clark Player of the Week. %40 from 3 is like Klay Thompson numbers. It's ridiculously high. I love looking at this picture right here, talking about 2027 mock draft, acting like Zhang Jiu is not eligible in 2027. Zhang Jiu is going number 2. You are not... Juju Watkins might be the only player that will make you pass on a 7'5" girl who moves well for a 7'5" girl. Can I give a shout out when tip-off happens? Yeah, I will. I will literally go... I'll just say tip-off now as it's being thrown up. Yeah, I will. No worries. If anyone does need to sync that as well, I will help you guys out with that. Juju will not be number 1. It's a tough... To be fair, though, like, in 2021, every single person would have projected Paige Beckers to go number 1 in 2024. Literally if anyone projected anyone other than Paige Beckers to go number 1 in 2024, they would be they'd be seen as crazy. So Zhang Jiu. Yes. Yes, it's legit 7'5". Have you not seen this picture? This picture right here. You see Lara Sumfai? She's 6'4". She's 6'4". She's like one of the best bigs in her class. She's going to UConn probably. She's 6'4". She's 7'5". Like, that is how tall she is. Lara Sumfai is 6'4". Yeah, and the game's on. The game hasn't started for me. You guys are syncing up with me, not with the scoreboard. The game has not started on my screen. They're just going in for tip right now. Katie Lou's starting because you don't want to really mess the starting lineup too much. The game has... The ball is about to be thrown up. Ball is thrown up. Tipped. Aaliyah Boston. Okay, ball gets dumped into Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston has gotten the better Tina Charles. Like, she had near 30 on her the first game. And that's all Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston can eat Tina Charles alive today. I will say, Aaliyah Boston can eat Tina Charles alive, just like she did the first time they matched up. Like, that's not a crazy statement to make. I'm like 30 seconds behind, by the way. Oh, that's a bad shot by Alicia Gray. Okay, Caitlin Clark's being picked up by Alicia Gray. Oh, no, sorry, by Jordan Canada. My bad. Caitlin Clark comes off a great handoff right there. Roll hard, Aaliyah. You've got the layup. Aaliyah Boston goes and bricks her own shot, gets her own rebound. Great pass by Caitlin Clark right there. Is what it is. Good score. Aaliyah Boston had 28 and Tina Charles the first game. Ryan Howard will shoot anything. She will shoot. She might be a Rike as far as, like, some of the shots she takes. Good handoff. Aaliyah Boston has got the seal inside. Good job, Katie Lou, by not trying to do something too crazy. I don't know what's happening right there. Great pass, Katie Lou. Aaliyah Boston 6-0 run to start the game. Come on. This is just easy for Aaliyah Boston. Tina Charles cannot live. Like, one of the great centers of all time versus one of the new best centers in the W. And Kelsey Mitchell gets that run and they can't keep up. 8-0 lead. Come on. That's our fever. I predicted Aaliyah Boston 28 in my pregame. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. Okay, Alicia Gray. That's not an easy shot. That's a freaking jab step 3. We'll live with that. And Caitlin Clark within 2 seconds gets open for 3. Caitlin Clark. Oh my god, dear lord. Like, they're literally just getting shots off in like 6 seconds. Jordan Cannon. Look, Jordan Cannon's not a scorer. So, Caitlin Clark's okay. Stop leaving Alicia Gray open. Grow! Oh, it's a bad call. It's a bad call. I don't care, refs. It's a bad call. Katie Lou can guard no one. I agree. Katie Lou can guard nobody. Calm down, Nick. My name's not Nick. I just don't really rate. Like, if they leave, if that 3 is, why would you? Okay. Why is Alicia Gray wide open? Why are you leaving Alicia Gray wide open? I'm sorry. What is wrong with you, Katie Lou? Get her off the floor. She's just not guarding Alicia Gray. She won the 3-point contest. Great take, Kelsey. She won the 3-point contest. Why are you leaving her open? She won the 3-point contest. Let me repeat. She won the 3-point contest. Good defense, Aaliyah. Great pass. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, it's a... What are you doing, Alyssa? What are you even trying to do? Okay, good job. Good job. You got fouled. Sorry, I thought she traveled there. Oh. Nalissa Smith, turnaround. She made one. She made that turnaround one-hand shot. If you don't like when I lose my shit, then go and leave. There's other people that will be doing play-by-play and not just losing their shit on every possession. Let's be real. There's people that are going to do that. That's not what you're getting here. You're going to get an angry Irish man right here at 1 a.m, losing his damn mind watching a basketball game. If that's what you want to watch, come here. Ooh, that is definitely an offensive foul. Oh my god, Nalissa Smith, I will say, Nalissa Smith has the ugliest jump shot I've ever seen. Tina Charles will let her shoot the 3. That is the... Great defense, Caitlin! Is that a block or a steal? There's no way they called that foul. There is no way in hell they called that foul. There's no way in hell they called that foul. I'm sorry. Out of bounds. Okay. Does that get given as a block and a turnover? And Ryan Howard will shoot anything. Like, literally anything. Do not lay that off to Alyssa Smith. If they have left Alicia Gray open again, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. We go into fire sides, Chrissy sides mode. Unlucky, Aaliyah. Oh, you're joking me. There is absolutely no way. She just fumbled the ball off the backboard to herself and Jordan Canada hit it. There's nothing you can do there. There's nothing you can do when she fumbles the ball off the backboard to herself. There's nothing you can do there. That's That's basketball. Big screen, Leah. Nothing's on. Nothing's on. Oh, yeah, that works. Oh, that's a bad layup, Aaliyah. That's a bad layup. What does Katie Lou do? Like, what does she do? Has she fouled twice now? One foul. Like, what does she do? She has 3 assists already. Wow. Like, what does Katie Lou Samuelson do? Aaliyah, what do you mean Aaliyah Boston? She's what, 3 of 5 from the field? She shot the ball 6 times. Wow. Early days. Early days. I don't... Like, considering how Indiana have started this game. Like, I've said this about Indiana's defense. Their defense, I'm not joking, is literally... their defense is leave shooters open and pray they miss. Like, genuinely, they don't play defense. They just leave people open and pray they miss. It is the worst defense in all of pro sports. Like, if a team gets hot against Indiana, they could put up 120. I don't know what Katie Lou Samuelson does. And, like, I mean that. Like, that's not a knock. I don't know what she does. Other than take a max contract. Like, I don't understand why she almost a max. Like, there's a hard cap. You just give yourself cap room, I guess. At this stage, do you want me... Do we take Christy Wallace over? Are we that desperate? Like, am I right in saying that? Like we take Christy Wallace over Katie Lou? Fever are a bad team. No, Fever are a fine team. We're winning, aren't we? Like, I actually think I might take Christy Wallace over. But, like, Christy Wallace is a passable defender. She's not a good one. She's passable. Katie Lou Samuelson is a traffic cone. Temi was bad last game. I agree, but she'll at least play defense. Like, how was Katie Lou the 4th pick in the draft? In a stacked draft, might I add. Do you know who the 2 players picked after Katie Lou were? Enrique and Fee Collier. Why is Katie Lou still on the floor? Man, Aaliyah Boston is getting up shots like she's Aja Wilson. Like, she shot the ball 8 times in 6 minutes. Like, is this Aja Wilson right here? Like, we might be... She's playing like Aja Wilson. Oh, no Parker Tyus. Oh my god, Kate. Did I just watch Katie Lou airball right and long? Like, sorry, Christy Wallace is better than Katie Lou Samuelson. I'm sorry. I want to apologize for calling Christy Wallace their worst player. Katie Lou Samuelson is worse than Christy Wallace. Like, she shot... If Alyssa Smith didn't foul, it was a damn kickball. That's not a foul. That's Caitlin on 2, isn't it? Or is it? No, on 1. 4 team. Yes, Alita Boston's playing hero ball right now. We're lucky Jordan Canada bricked the free throw, otherwise we'd be tied. 8-0. We're 8-0 up. We were 11-3 up. Let's not forget that. Yes, Atlanta's Dreams offense is chuck SH1T up and hope for a foul. That is their offense, yes. Run head first at your player and hope the ref blows the whistle. Good defense. Her footwork, everything other than the drop step. Hey, how is that not a foul? There we go, Aaliyah. Because she got hacked on that play. She got hacked. Oh, she's hurt. Caitlin Clark's hurt. On her own feckin' teammate. On her own teammate. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's not good. No, she didn't step on anyone. She just rolled her ankle. I think she'll be okay. I think she'll be okay. No, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She'll play. No, she'll be fine. Just strap it up. No, she's fine. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. No, she did. She's fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She didn't fully wrap. She didn't fully go over her ankle. It's a precaution thing. She can strap that up. She'll be fine. There's no... She did not go over. It's not... She tripped by herself. She's fine. She's strapping it up and she's playing today. No, she's going back tonight. She's fine. She's trying to tie her ankle. She's trying to tie her shoe tight and go back in. Caitlin Clark's fine. She didn't fully go over. She's fine. They're wrapping her ankle up. She's fine. Her shoe is off. No, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's more... She looks angry at the person there. She tweaked... Yeah, her ankle's wrapped and she tweaked it a little. Let's not... She's not sitting out this game, by the way. It was not that bad. But, like, if you've ever experienced that, you will obviously overreact. She walked there fine. She's fine. Did we just watch... Oh, we watched the first circle dribble in a long time. See, that's what Alyssa Smith can do. Like... No, Caitlin Clark plays 30 minutes today. I can guarantee you that. She ain't coming back in. Caitlin Clark's coming back in. Caitlin's coming back in. The last time she rolled an ankle looked 100 times worse than this. She already had it strapped up and she rolled her ankle. Like, it's... Have you ever... As someone who has a history of injuries, when you tweak something... Like, is she sitting on the bench? Yeah, she's sitting on the bench tying her lace. She's coming back in. She'll be back in to start second quarter. They will literally shoot anything, this dream team. They will shoot anything. Caitlin is literally... she's literally, like, trying to move her ankle. She's coming back in. Temi Fagbenle for 2. Let's go, Temi. I'm out of my damn mind. No one's ever subscribed for my sanity. No one ever subscribed for my damn sanity to me on YouTube. I've never been known. Oh. I mean, they've also been doing well without Aaliyah Boston right now. They've been at their best, right? Like, the dream just chuck and hope for chuck and pray. And Caitlin Clark and Leah Boston went off at the same time. Atlanta are going to get that 8 seed. Good shot, Ryan Howard. Man, when Caitlin Clark's not on the floor, Kelsey Mitchell just starts running in circles. Like, when Caitlin's not on the floor, Kelsey Mitchell does something crazy every time she touches the ball. Did Alyssa Smith just pull for 3 and nearly wedgie it? Oh, come on, Lexi! She just missed that layup. What is going on? What is going on right here? I know they're, like, positive, but, like... What is Kelsey Mitchell doing? Like, this is why Kelsey Mitchell does not get the ball. Like, is not allowed to dribble more than twice anymore. Like, Kelsey Mitchell shooting over 50% in the field. Yeah, not when Caitlin Clark's not on the floor. 0 for 3. 0 for 3. Lexi Hall missing that layup. What was she thinking? Lexi and Temi need to start. And Alyssa Smith's been good today. I mean, Alyssa Smith, what, 5 points, 2 or 3 boards, I'd say? 5 points, 3 boards, +5 on the floor. Like, look, there's no Parker Tyus, so outside of Tina Charles, who's on 2 fouls, they've got no inside presence whatsoever. Like, Naz Hillman's not going to offer anything. They are going to be Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Jordan Canada, chucking and praying for free throws. That is their whole tactic. Going to be their whole tactic. CS is fine. You mean Caitlin Clark is fine? They were fine with Caitlin Clark on the bench. If Caitlin Clark didn't play a game, they wouldn't win another game this year. But, like, they were fine when Leah Boston was on the bench, too. They both played the exact same amount of minutes. They're fine because this is a competent roster. Like, it's bad, but it's competent. Like, you've got Kelsey Mitchell, Erica Wheeler, Temi Figbenle. Like, Erica Wheeler's on a max for a reason. Caitlin's probably going to start the second, yeah. The one thing I will say, though, is Erica Wheeler is one of the better backup point guards in the W. Because there are so few good point guards, there are even less good backup point guards. Julie Van Loo. Any other better backup point guards than her? They don't need Clark. Man, they won 13 games last year. I repeat, they won 13 games last year. I repeat, they won 13 games last year. Caitlin Clark could be forgotten like Cameron Brink. Like, we would not be. This stream would not be a thing without Caitlin Clark. I'll be honest and say that. Yeah, she's fine. No, as someone who's Tina Charles gets it inside, is it? Like, why are you running the Boston Dantas lineup? Caitlin Clark straight in with the floater. Straight in with the floater. First thing she does. They are going to shoot a 3 on every possession, aren't they? Am I right in saying? Like, Tina Charles, like, Aaliyah Boston literally sees, like, it's barbecue chicken alert when Aaliyah Boston sees, when she sees Tina Charles. Man, stop. Stop letting Tina Charles shoot the ball. She can still do that. Okay, don't mind that. Good defense. Jesus, Dantas runs in slow motion. Like, why? Stop running the Dantas Boston lineup. Please stop. I'm sorry, Kelsey Mitchell, whenever she's allowed to create the offense, does something dumb every single time. In fairness, Tina Charles is cooking. Caitlin Clark shooting terrible tonight. It's been a quarter. She's played 8 minutes. The rookie tier is even. That's cute. Shoot the Dantas fade. Okay, good job. Push, push, push. Oh my god, Kelsey Mitchell. Good job, good job. It was a foul. That was a foul, it's fine. That's fine. I thought she just blew the layup. No, she's fine. She banged her hip. She's fine. Oh, so close to being an and one. Who's Dantas? I'll never ban the Faz guy. He's just a troll. It's fine. Like, do you not? You're always going to find trolls. And they are what they are. It's always funny. I mean, Tina Charles is one of the greatest ever. Like, let's not get it twisted. What is that offense? I need the Tina Charles. And Tina Charles scores again. Why is Caitlin Clark so few points? What, she shot the ball 5 times, maybe? Into Aaliyah Boston. Damiris Dantas! Damiris Dantas for 3! Okay, maybe I'm starting to see this line. Maybe Christy Sides knows more about ball than I do. Which is why she's being paid $500,000 a year to coach it, to be fair. And I'm being paid, in fairness, more than Caitlin Clark's rookie contract to talk about it. Okay, Kelsey. Good job. That's the thing. This has been a quiet game for Caitlin Clark, but like this is the other player stepping up. This is what you like to see. Like Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark shot what 5 times. She's got 4 boards here, only 1 assist, but like they'll pick up. Like they're playing well. They're playing really, really well. You're right. The Dantas line, it means you can put 2 people on Charles. And is Aaliyah Boston on 1? Yeah. It means Damiris Dantas has another foul. Has a foul to give. And if Damiris Dantas here with 5, she just can't move. Like if Damiris Dantas, if you could combine Damiris Dantas and Alyssa Smith, you get a serious player. Caitlin Clark will not want Kelsey Mitchell lead the team scoring. I don't think she cares. I really mean that. I don't think she cares. I think she's happier up 10 than I think she's happier with a win with bad stats than a loss with good stats. Without Kelsey Mitchell, we'd be losing right now. Yeah, without Aaliyah Boston, we'd be losing. Without Caitlin Clark, we'd be losing. Without freaking Damiris Dantas right now, we might be losing. Basketball's a team sport, like. The only person who's offered nothing, from what I've seen, is Katie Lou Samuelson. In fairness, Lexi Hall hasn't done anything. But again, she's +9. Well, that's my life. I'm live to talk about this game. I'm live to watch this game. Katie Lou has more assists than Caitlin Clark. Are you watching the game? Like, I'm sorry, but Caitlin Clark passing the ball twice to Aaliyah Boston, open, who bricked, caught the rebound, scored. Passed the ball to Kelsey Mitchell on her 2 free throws. Passed the ball to Lexi Hull, or she didn't pass the ball to Lexi Hull, Jesus, on a missed layup. But like passed the ball to Kelsey Mitchell for her things. I don't care what the assist number says. She's playmaking well. I think she's done nothing wrong. If you're someone that's judging Caitlin Clark by talking down on her based on turnovers and her mistakes, this has probably been the least mistakes she's made. Also been the least good she's done. Gotta say, fair play to Tina Charles. Oh, yeah, Erica Wheeler. Didn't realize her hands were that quick. Oh, wow. Good hands. You know who should be taking those Katie Lou Samuelson minutes? Celeste Taylor. Oh, wait. That's fine. Don't mind that pass. If that three is from leaving Alicia Gray wide open, I'm going to snap. Oh, that's a great offense. It just didn't work out. Okay, if Maya Cole was going to do that to you, let Maya Cole was going to do that to you. I'm sorry, if Maya Cole was going to do that. Again, look, you're throwing the ball to Erica Wheeler. You can't expect Erica Wheeler to make the layup. It's a bad miss, Caitlin. That's not a good miss. Good shot. Blowing layups both sides. Both of these teams are blowing layups right now. They're up 10. You can't really complain about it too much. They're running the elevator screen, are they? Okay, to Dantas. Gets it inside to Aaliyah Boston. Kicks it out to Damiris Dantas, who shoots Damiris Dantas for three. Let's go, Dantas. Let's go. Ah, it's not a foul. She just runs. She just runs fast. That's not a foul. LeBron's missed layups. Kobe's missed layups. Jordan's missed layups. I might be wrong about Damiris Dantas. Like, this is not normal. The way Damiris Dantas is playing right now. Caitlin Clark's scared to shoot. What do you mean she's scared to shoot? Like, I think she hasn't passed up on any easy shots. Like, I'm watching the game. She hasn't passed up on an easy shot right here. That is wild. Great shot, Kelsey Mitchell. Tina Charles is cooking right now. Like, Alicia Gray and Jordan Cannon have done a great job there on defense. It's fine. It's fine. Please play a little bit of help defense. Please, somebody just double down on Tina Charles. Going out. Good. Why is Wheeler in there? Because Grace Berger hasn't played this season, so. No, Dantas can guard certain players. She's just slow. She's just extremely slow. Just off today. Like, oh dear Lord, Kelsey Mitchell. Like, again, was that not an assist from Caitlin Clark? Yeah. Like, she still got 5-4-2 in the half, 1 turnover, and plus 10 on the floor. Like, I don't know where the foul was there, by the way. There was no foul. Give me that free point, though. Today, Kelsey Mitchell's been hooping. Since the Olympics, Kelsey Mitchell's been hooping. But again, like... Oh, yeah, he beat... It's 2-1 Aaliyah Boston. Kelsey Mitchell's been brilliant. She's been absolutely brilliant so far today. Don't get it twisted, like, Kelsey Mitchell's been... She's been probably their best player since the break. If Kelsey Mitchell gets player of the week, not one person that is not a Twitter troll will complain. The only person that will complain if Kelsey Mitchell gets player of the week is a Twitter troll. Let her shoot the ball. Mitt's a horrible defender. Yeah, we all know. Team's playing well. I don't really care who plays well at the end of the day. Like, they're going to the hot hand, which is Kelsey Mitchell right now. Just feed the hot hand. Feed the hot hand. I'm good with that. Aaliyah Boston is getting hooked right now. In there's no way. Oh my god. Oh. Like, Tina Charles has 12 points in a quarter. To be fair, I don't know what Kelsey was just 9 in the quarter. Did they just find people for refs? Maybe. Boston has 10. Yeah, they just got to find a way. If they can stop Tina Charles, they win this game. Simple. Like, the only reason Tina Charles does not have 20 points right now is because she was in foul trouble in the first quarter. Like, the fact Ryan Howard has got 3 points in this game is not out of touch is a concern for Indiana. No, like, Atlanta literally just run at you. If Faz is actually Grace Berger and has nothing else to do on the bench. I mean, it could easily be. So, Faz, can you confirm or deny that you are or are not Grace Berger? Like, that's it from now on. Every time Faz comes in chat, it's actually Grace Berger. She's just too bored on the bench. What better team would let Kelsey Mitchell be Kelsey Mitchell? Is what real? They're home commentators. Of course they're going to be pro home team. Oh, by the way, guys. At some stage, At some stage, guys, if you guys are a fan of the men's basketball, there's the Mick Hoops channel, which I'm going to get back to uploading on very soon. Let's go, Aaliyah. Let's go, Aaliyah. Oh, good pass. Oh, not the Wheeler. Oh, that's not the person to throw the ball to. Put Faz in the game. Like, I'm telling you, it is Grace Berger. As soon as we called out Faz has not been seen. Okay. Like, what Melissa Smith did just there. How many players in the league have got that soft touch? Just do that more often. I'm a Heat fan in the NBA. Great job, Lexi. Actually, bad job. That was Ryan Howard. What is the Eric Wheel even trying to do? Caitlin Clark from 30. Oh. Caitlin for 30. That's our 22. Oh, don't help off, Jordan Canada. Do whatever you do, don't help off. She won the 3-point contest. Why is she wide open? She won the 3-point contest. Why is she wide open? Oh, Nalissa Smith, you got to make that layup. You've got to make that layup, Nalissa Smith. You've got to make that layup. Was that not Alicia Gray who hit that last shot? Yeah, she's 3 of 5 from 3, and she's been left wide open the whole game. Of course, Tina Charles, of all things she misses that. Really good first half here. Really, really good first half for the Fever. Let's see what happens here. Caitlin Clark decides to take her in the post. Oh, unlucky. Aaliyah Boston, come on. Fantastic, fantastic first half from the Fever right there. 14-point lead over a Atlanta Dream team that was off a 3-game, obviously they lost last game, but had a 3-game winning streak. Ryan Howard will shoot anything. Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it misses. Tina Charles was cooking. And Naz Hillman did nothing. Jordan Canada hasn't really done much. She's just got to the line a few times. And Alicia Gray just runs. But it was scary. It was so scary. Like, everyone was scared. From Fever fans to WNBA fans to people who make a living talking about the WNBA. We were all so scared. As she falls down and gets hurt. Like, she did not look good. Caitlin Clark did not look good at all right there. And I'll say this, Caitlin Clark had a quiet first half. She had 8 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, and a turnover. If she keeps this up, she has 16, 8, and 6, which is a fantastic game. Which is still a fantastic, fantastic game. Oh, for those who don't know, who are watching this video, Faz, we found out that this Faz person, it's a troll account, but we actually found out that it's Grace Berger who's just on the bench doing nothing, so she's just trolling in this chat. So if you're ever on the live stream, come to just say hi to Grace. But, yeah, for the Dream, Tina Charles has been cooking. And for the Fever, like, Caitlin Clark, quite quiet. Like, You might say, oh, the 3 assists number isn't great. A couple of missed layups from Nalissa Smith, from Kelsey Mitchell for that, as well as Kelsey Mitchell getting hacked off a Caitlin Clark pass. So as far as like the game is concerned, and also like Caitlin Clark got it to Kelsey Mitchell, she took one dribble and shot a fadeaway. Like, probably was an assist that may not have been given. Either way, I don't really care about the box score numbers. The only number that really matters is right here. They're up 14 points, and the best player on the floor for the Fever right now has been Kelsey Mitchell. 15 points right here on 6 of 10 shooting. She's got 4 boards as well. She has done some wild stuff, but it's gone in. Like, the wild stuff that she has done has gone in today. I thought Aaliyah Boston, it's been weird because to start off the game, she was absolutely cooking Tina Charles. And then for a stretch of the game, she was getting cooked by Tina Charles so badly she had to move off Tina Charles. And then she started cooking towards the end. I will say, though, Nalissa Smith stepped up big time. Like, some of the stuff that Nalissa Smith does, you're like, she went coast to coast and shot like this floater with the softest touch possible. And you're just like, okay, like, she can do this. If she can do this, why can't she just get it together? And if you guys agree, and Nalissa Smith just needs to get it together if you want to win, subscribe. We're trying to get to 28.1k by the end of this stream right now. But yeah, Tammy Figbenle did nothing wrong. She hit a jump shot, played some defense, but we were so scared. I was so scared there. Like, if Caitlin Clark was down, I'm like, what is going to happen? In fairness, like, the team did hold their own when Caitlin Clark was off the floor. But, like, if you saw what was happening when Caitlin Clark was off the floor, Kelsey Mitchell was just dribbling 17 times and then shooting step backs. She was hitting a couple. I do want to give her credit where credit's due. Kelsey Mitchell was hitting them, but they were wild shots. The shots that she was taking were crazy. They were absolutely crazy. But, you know, sometimes Kelsey Mitchell can make those crazy shots. I do think long term, you can see how much better Kelsey Mitchell is and how much better quality shots she shoots when Caitlin Clark is running the floor, is running the show. You can tell Caitlin Clark Kelsey Mitchell, when she shoots off one dribble, she's 100 times better when she shoots off 10 dribbles. But Damiris Dantas, 3 of 3 from the field. And she did a great job of bodying up Tina Charles. Like, I think there are Dantas games and there are Temi games. I think this is probably a Dantas game. Because it's a slow down game. You've got Tina Charles on the other end who's not particularly fast. You don't have Parker Tyus. So, like, they don't have really any inside presence to match up to them. And I think a Dantas lineup, like Dantas, you can tell Dantas can play, she just can't move. Like, there are some, like, very, very questionable decisions Christy Sides has made. But one is, like, there are times, again, where a Damiris Dantas lineup is needed. And for me, just with the way I see the sport of basketball, I probably wouldn't put her in at all. But I think she has deserved some of those minutes. She's deserved some of those minutes. She has been really, really good today. Katie Lou Samuelson, like, she's our new Christy Wallace. We like Katie Lou Samuelson a bit more, but, like, her output on the game is worse than Christy Wallace. And I cannot believe I'm saying this. Like, at least Christy Wallace was a passable defender. Christy Wallace isn't this dog best defender on the team. She is passable on defense. But she genuinely is a passable defender, whereas Katie just doesn't play any whatsoever. She gets cooked every single possession. But I will say, Caitlin Clark in the half, quiet. Again, I don't know what the turnover was for. I think they gave a turnover where there wasn't a turnover. I actually don't know what it's for. I think the scorekeepers, to be fair, it's an away scorekeeper. They're probably not as like trigger happy with assists as some other games. So she's got 3. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Look, if Alyssa Thomas ends up breaking the assist record because she's refusing to shoot the ball to farm assists, who cares at the end of the day? Caitlin Clark stepped out of bounds. Did she? Okay. Stepped on line. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Her turnover was she blocked the shot. Oh, my God. That's what it was. She blocked the shot and then fell backwards after blocking the shot and caught it. She literally, like, blocked the shot with two hands. And as she blocked it with two hands, she kind of fell backwards and stepped out of bounds. Okay. That's a turnover. Okay, that's not a turnover. To be fair, though, it's probably not a blocked shot either. It's probably not a blocked shot. It's probably just a nothing. But you have to probably give both. Yeah, that's not a turnover. But yeah, it's been a decent half. Like, Caitlin Clark been quiet. I think she's looks okay after the injury. You could tell it's obviously bad, but a lot of ankle injuries you can strap up and you can be okay. But yeah, the Fever have looked really good. Look, a quiet enough half for the Indiana Fever, but Kelsey Mitchell, Leah Boston, Dantas. I think Erica Wheeler's actually been pretty good. Like Ben, like nobody's been bad other than Katie Lou today. Like literally, no one on this team, not named Katie Lou Samuelson, has been bad, and there's still another half of basketball to go. She shouldn't have got a block shot for that. If you give a block shot, you have to give the turnover. She shouldn't have got a block. That's not a block. Yeah, like it's not a block. Like, if you block someone's shot while you're standing out of bounds, it's not a block. It's not a turnover, but it's not a block. She's a couple of passes that were not caught and went out of bounds. That has not happened today. That has simply not happened once in this game. I am watching the game. It was a turnover, block, and rebound. It shouldn't have been any of them. It was just an out of bounds. It was like literally a wrap up. It was like, just give none of them. A turnover, block, rebound. Like, what? She didn't establish possession. How can you turn the ball over without possession? Like, I will say, like, that is one of, like, if Damiris Dantas, like, look, Damiris Dantas is a good basketball player, she's just incredibly slow. Like, I think we've all come to that conclusion, is that, like, Damiris Dantas is incredibly slow. Like, there's slow, and then there is incredibly slow. Dan doesn't fit with Clark. No, but she can play. Good player, even if there's not a fit, a good player is still going to give you something. Like, good players are going to play ball. Like, good players are going to be good players. Like, that is just the truth of it all. Good basketball players are good basketball players. Breathing pretty heavily. Am I? To be fair, it's very, very hot in this room. I am trying to make a thumbnail, and I am getting this video out. I'm getting the halftime breakdown out. You better believe Caitlin Clark injured is going to boom on this channel. Ain't nobody in the WNBA space, like actual ones, not like these AI channels that just, I don't know what they're doing. Nobody in the WNBA YouTube gets YouTube like I do. As you can see, dos plaques. But, do I have fans over there? What do you mean by that? Dantas is a good backup. I think, yes, Dantas is a very, very good backup. And I'll say it, there are Dantas games and there are Temi games. I don't mind having both of them, but if you ask me, if you gave me the option of Dantas or Megan Gustafson, I'm taking Megan every time. It's because of you, Faz, why the chat is lit. Like, I've always, by the way, like, most people here don't know me from my 2K days. Like, I used to be the biggest 2K streamer in the world. Like, I would average like 3,000-4,000 viewers a stream. And part of the show is arguing with trolls. Like, I think trolls in chat, depending on the type of thing it's for, if you can deal with it, are like a net positive for some streams. Like, as frustrating as it might be, I still am. I still find it an entertaining part of a stream. I'm trying to cut weight, don't need air conditioning. Man, I'm just Irish. I probably could lose 10 pounds, but I'm not cutting weight. I'm a poor man's nobody. I'm the one and only Mick Curley. Let's not forget that. There will never be another Mick Curley. Trolls don't exist in WNBA fandom. It's all good fate fandom over here. Man, Jacob, I didn't think there was any community more toxic than 2K, and then I found the WNBA. It is. I fit right in. Like, I was number one. Most toxic content creator. I didn't think nobody repeats themselves more than me. I'm not gonna lie. No one repeats themselves more than me. Nobody repeats themselves more. As I've said it 3 times in a row. Caitlin Clark's the worst player on the team. Yeah. Try convince anyone to do that. She's the worst player in the team. Let her sit on the bench and watch this team win 8 games this year. In fairness, I did make a good 2K video a few days ago. I mean, a few good ones. Jacob, are you still in here? I assume you're now an Angel Reese fan after the whole Jalen Duren thing. Without Caitlin Clark, they probably have, I would say, 7 wins. I'd say 7 wins. Angel is Pistons extended family now. Man, her stats are identical to Jalen Duren's, so you've got. No, I repeat myself to get to 8 minutes. Shamelessly. Absolutely shamelessly. 13-11 is lovely. 13-11 gets you cut from the USA freaking select squad. Don't need Dream Break 80. I mean, they're shooting 50% from 3. They're 2 of 26 from 2. What? No one passes to Caitlin Clark. She has the ball in her hand 75% of the time. If Chrissy Sides win Coach of the Year, I might just retire. Who was Kennedy Carter fighting in the locker room? I have no idea. But, like, the craziest thing is... Oh, great. Yeah, of course. Of course Faz left. Like, Grace is coming back out onto the floor. Like, she can't do it in front of Christy. She can't be tweeting or commenting in front of Christy Sides, like. So, and she went to the bathroom during... What just happened? Who, what, where, when, why, how? How do we get 3 points? Oh. I thought Lexi Hill shot the 3. Kick to Kelsey in the corner. Let's go. That's what we need. Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, pick and roll. They help the roller. We kick to Kelsey Mitchell in the corner. Bang. That is beautiful basketball right there. Oh. What's the listener even trying to do there? Do not foul. Oh, dear Lord. Alicia Gray just bricked an open layup. My stream's super late. I'll just refresh. Like, Nalissa Smith just stared. She just stood there staring. Is that really... Did they really call that? You cannot call that foul. Oh my god. It's just not a good call. Especially if you're going to let the maul players on the other end. The way these teams get back on defense is crazy. Oh, great pass. Great foul, Aaliyah. Good job. Wait, they didn't count the Caitlin Clark assist. No, Caitlin Clark. Wait, Caitlin Clark lost an assist. Oh no, she only had 3 at halftime. She only had 3 at halftime. Yeah, Aaliyah Boston's just missing layups. She'll be fine. Aaliyah Boston will be fine. Like, she'll be fine. That's a 2. Give me that board. Oh yeah, Caitlin. Who's that board given to? Because I know those tip boards are given to Angel Reese. Oh yeah, I don't mind that. Oh yeah, Kelsey, shoot that. I don't care if you miss. Oh, and Alyssa Smith fell. No way. This game's so far from over. That's an offensive foul. Oh yeah, Lexi. Oh. I don't mind the pass from Boston there. Man, Nalissa Smith's the worst defender in the WNBA. She literally fouled Tina Charles there. She is the worst defender in the WNBA. Please take her off the floor, Christy. Please take her off the floor. I really like how Aaliyah Boss is playing. Oh, you don't leave Caitlin Clark that open. What are we doing? I'm sorry. There's no way you just did that. Am I way behind or something? Good stand. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. It's not even close to being a foul. Is that bias or is like... Even if it is, what would you... That's not even close to being a foul. Oh my god. That's not even close to being a foul. Man. These referees are screwing the Fever right now. Thank God we're up 15. Caitlin Clark let her score, basically. I love how they're literally mauling Caitlin Clark, but Lexi Hull does anything off the ball and it's a foul. It's fine. Fairness, Alicia Gray is missing layups. She is literally missing layups. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, this team can score the ball. And Tina Charles is cooking Aaliyah Boston. Oh, that's a faux turnover for Caitlin Clark. Like, that's not on Lexi Hull, that's on Caitlin. What's that for team fouls on them? It's a really bad pass. And that's what I mean, like, turnover numbers don't matter, where it's like, that is a turnover. That is a Caitlin Clark fault turnover. Don't need a timeout yet. Like, if they can score, if they score on here or they get free throws, maybe. Great pass. Great drive, Kelsey. Pull up, make that. Another foul on Alyssa Smith. Man, this is madness. This is madness. I'm sorry, this is madness. This is madness. This is absolute madness. Like, this is madness. Like, is this... I don't know if this is rigged for, like, ratings. I don't know. I'm watching it live. Sorry. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think that was a foul either. Maybe not. Yeah. Hand on the hip. It is a foul. It's not a foul, but, like... It's not a foul, but you can't... You're not going to undo that. It's not a foul, but, like... It's not... If you challenge it, you lose. It's one of those calls. She got hacked earlier in the game, so we call that one even. Did she hit the left arm? Oh, almost on the entry. Man, Lexi Hull has Alicia Gray in hell right now. Just let it go out of bounds. Yeah. Not a good pass. Man, they've been playing legit here. They have been legit in this quarter. Atlanta looks tired, man. Indiana just looked good. Overall. It wasn't a good pass. They had good three-quarter front positioning on Temi. Temi didn't have the full steal. Unless you somehow swerve the ball around the defender, it's not a good pass. It is, in fairness, it's hard to turn it over on that pass because more than likely, the only way there was going to be a positive situation for Atlanta or for Indiana is if what was it? If there was a foul on that reaching, they overplayed it. Guys, we got 1,000 people in here right now, nearly. We're only 10 subscribers off 28,100. If we could do that by the end of this timeout, that would be insane. We're only 10 off. There's like 1,000 of you guys. Surely there's 10 of you guys. But, yeah. Lexi Hull's been so good. Like, she is a game changer. I don't care. Has she scored yet? I really don't care. Lexi Hull has taken 1 shot, 0 points. Lexi Hull is a game changer. Like, she is a complete game changer. So 20 likes, wow. Thank you guys. I mean, if we can get to like 400, that would be insane. Be insane. Didn't that get where I am for the first time? They're playing Party in the USA right now on the stream. I'm sorry. It's very, very difficult to not sing along with Party in the USA. It's like if they play Sweet Caroline. It's hard. It's hard. KLM? Who's KLM? Katie Lou Mitchell? Want to buy me a beer in Dublin before I die? Unfortunately, as a man who has picked up a pretty nasty blood clot, I can't really drink anymore. So I was on blood thinners for 10 months and my body doesn't react well to alcohol after it. So I kind of need to focus a bit more on my health after the blood clot, after the death scare a couple of years back. Watch from Canada. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. There's people probably watching from everywhere. So never want a memo. We're at 420 likes. Thank you guys so much. Who did they give that turnover on? Like, they gave that turnover on Caitlin Clark. Aaliyah Boston caught the ball and then got the ball stolen off her and they gave it as a turnover to Caitlin Clark. Like, these turnover numbers, I don't know. Good double team. Not, is Jordan Canada the right person to help off? Maybe. I was so angry. Man, we're winning up. We're up 15. I don't care. We're up 15. Give me that board, Aaliyah. You can loudly hear Aaliyah screaming. Oh, Aaliyah Boston just clocked her in the face with an elbow. Oh, that's flagrant. That's flagrant. That's flagrant. She just clocked her in the face with an elbow. Oh, that's flagrant. That's flagrant. I'm sorry, I love you, Aaliyah, but that's flagrant. Yeah, that's flagrant. That's flagrant. You can't just go around elbowing people in the face. She's also exaggerating that. It didn't hurt that much. It's not flagrant too, clearly not. That's flagrant one. That is definition flagrant one. She's allowed to pivot, but she's not allowed to do that. Oh, you know what? It doesn't look. That doesn't look like even it's a. That doesn't look even like it's an offensive foul. That's bare. That might not even be a foul. That might not even be a foul. Alicia Grace just flopped. That mightn't even be a foul. You're allowed to do that though. You're allowed in your cylinder. That mightn't even be a foul, you know. Like, looking at it in real time, it looked like flagrant. That might not even be an offensive foul. The flop hurt her more than Leah Boston did. Like, that mightn't even be a foul. In real time, it looked way worse than it was. That might not even be an offensive foul. You make contact with your head. You cannot put your head where it's not meant to be. You cannot put your head where it's not meant to be. It's not the right... You know what? If it's a foul, it has to be flagrant, but that is the flop of the century. The first time I saw it, I was like, flagrant in real time. No, she's not looking. This isn't like when she clocked someone. She clocked someone in the face a while ago. Like, like that is a hardcore flop. Like what? Aaliyah Boston's on 3. She make them? Misses the first. Okay. 1 for 2. We'll live with that. We'll live with it. We'll live with that. I do think, by the way, it was intentional. I do want to say, I do think Aaliyah Boston... don't think she meant to clock her in the face, but, like, giving up a 3-point possession isn't ideal for Aaliyah Boston. The flop definitely hurt her more than the hit did. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, don't. Get it to Temmie. Gotta make that. You gotta make that, Temmie. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Great. Lexi Hull is so good on defense. Caitlin Clark on the break. Hits Kelsey Mitchell, who goes back to Lexi Hull. Into Kelsey Mitchell in the corner for 3. Come on, Kelsey. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Player of the week is Kelsey Mitchell. Give Kelsey Mitchell her player of the week. Thank you for the membership. Thank you, Douglas. Really appreciate it. But give Kelsey Mitchell her player of the week. I'm sorry. Give her a player of the week. Good pass. It's an unlucky miss. It's fine. Can live with it. Great job, Lexi Hull! No way! There's no way you called that foul just because Ryan Howard screamed in your face. There's no way you called that just because Ryan Howard screamed in your face. Oh my god, you are spineless. You are spineless, referees. She falls out of bounds. Yeah, technical on Ryan Howard. Yeah. She just screamed in your face. And they go... Oh. That's ridiculous. This is just absolutely ridiculous. That was a ridiculous call. That is the most ridiculous call I've seen. Like... That's 2 bad calls. The refs are so weak here. They're so weak. They are spineless both ways. That's just bad refereeing. Like, that outcome is bad refereeing. And also, Jordan Canada is fouling the crap out of Caitlin Clark right here. Also, Temi is scared to shoot the ball. How is that a foul on Temi? Oh my god, Ryan Howard turns her back, grabs Temi, and they gave a foul to Temi. Oh no, this is rigged. How is that a foul on Temi? Oh my god, that is a freaking joke. And you know what? It looks like the right call. 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 In fairness, it looks like the right call. I'll admit I might be wrong here. It looks like it's the right call. Can people watching the box score please be a little bit... Oh, what a... Oh my god! Did that just happen? Oh my god. Did we just see that pass? That's not an easy shot from Ryan Howard. And oh, the rims are rigged. Rims are rigged. Mega travel. Why doesn't Alyssa Smith keep shooting these turnaround one hand, like falling away floater things? Like, how would you describe that shot? Is spinning one-handed floater thingy? Is that a good way to describe the shot that Alyssa Smith shoots all the time? Should have been your board, Caitlin. Great defense. You gotta get your hand there. Okay, Tina Charles is just her. Can Leah Boston come back in the game, please? A freaking 7-0 run. Oh, Kelsey, what was that? Oh my god. There's no way you go on an 8-0. They go on an 8-0 run in a freaking minute. In a freaking minute. And the worst part is that turnover, I don't think it was on Caitlin Clark. But like, how do you let them go on that run in a minute without Caitlin Clark touching the ball in the half court? Caitlin Clark does not touch the ball in the half court, and you let them go on an 8-0 run in a minute. Yay. I was trying to see was the turnover given to Caitlin Clark. Yay. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Ryan Howard's going to shoot it. It's going to go up. It's either going to go in or it's going to miss. There's not much you can do. Ryan Howard is a shot checker. I don't mind leaving Maya Caldwell open. Not in time. Not in time. We're good. Like, Caitlin Clark has 16, 5, and 6 in what it seems like a quiet game going into the fourth. We're up 11. We're up 11. That's what matters. We're up 11. We can't lose this. That last layup was ridiculous, by the way. Like, can we just appreciate how ridiculous that last layup was? Like I know, like, these refs are terrible, by the way. I don't think they're unfair. They are terrible. If we only just get 15 points, who cares? If we win by 1, I don't care. I just want to win. At this stage, win. If we win by 1, it makes no difference. Sides tell them to play slow. If Erica Wheeler comes onto the floor in this fourth quarter, I don't know. Caitlin Clark's behind the back pass down. Like, what even was that? Like, I'm sorry, no rookie in the WNBA is doing this. No other player in the WNBA other than, no, Chelsea Gray can do. Chelsea Gray is doing that. In fairness, Chelsea Gray is doing that. Like, just every game. Every game. The Dream just let it fly and hope and pray. Like, that is what the Dream do. Like, I'm sorry, there's also no other rookie. Forget Rickea Jackson. There's no other rookie that's doing this other than Julie Van Loo. No other rookie's doing that. I think they start with the ball, don't they? Oh no, Boston won the tip. We start with the ball. Man, Dantas can't miss. Dantas can't miss. Is KU Samuelson injured? No, she just is playing worse than Christy Wallace. I don't like Aaliyah Boston sitting to start the fourth. Oh, great pass to Alyssa Smith. What is she even trying to do? Like, what is she trying to do? Great job, Lexi Hull. How is that not a foul? Ryan Howard just took her down. Like, we know if that was the opposite way around, it's a foul on Lexi Hull. We know it is. She's in the charge circle. Good finish by Coffey. Push, push, push. Please. Please, 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 please get Leah Boston back in the game quick. Just getting Alyssa Smith out of this game. Demirs Dantas! Break. Good stand, Dantas. That's a foul. Yeah. And Ryan Howard is getting... The funniest thing is the foul call on Lexi Hull. Ryan Howard was literally out of bounds and Lexi Hull shoved her again. She was standing out of bounds when Lexi Hull pushed her. Aaliyah Boston in the game. I don't even mind. Okay. Oh, it's a 3. Come on, Caitlin. Maybe I jumped the gun saying giving Kelsey Mitchell player of the week. Maybe you give Caitlin player of the week. Maybe you give Caitlin player of the week. Drives in. Kicks to Kelsey Mitchell. No, maybe you give it to Kelsey. Maybe you give it to Kelsey. Caitlin to Kelsey Mitchell. Maybe just give it to one of them. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care which one you give it to. Just give it to one of them. Give it to one of them. I don't care which one it is. I don't care which one it is. You know what? We want to keep Kelsey Mitchell. We want to keep Kelsey Mitchell. Give it to Kelsey. Give it to Kelsey. Just give it to Kelsey Mitchell. I don't care. Like 19, 6, and 6. With 8 minutes to go. Like... Like, the Fever winning 2025 WNBA championships. I'm bookmark my tweet. Bookmark my tweet. There, it's just... Is there what better big threes are there outside of New York? Outside of New York, who is a better big three? There's no better big three than Indiana other than New York. She'll break it this game, probably. Vegas big three? Kelsey Plum? Jackie Young, 1 shot yesterday? Or was it 3 shots? Why would Kelsey Mitchell go to Chicago? They literally share their facilities with a YMCA. Like, why would you go to Chicago? Marina Mabry wanted out. Kat Copper wanted out. Dana Evans wanted out. And I know Dana Evans hasn't been great this year, but she's a champion. Every good player outside of Kennedy Carter, Camila Cardoso, and Angel Reese has wanted out of Chicago this year. Why would... There's no scenario she'll go to Chicago. Absolutely none. No one will willingly go to the Sky. Sky won't get that new facility for a few years. Who scores? I'm one. Yeah, good. That's a foul. That's an I'm one. Phoenix not a bad spot to replace Taurasi. But you've got Kat Copper. Why would you go somewhere with another volume shooter? And where that volume shooter is not going to find you wide open for the whole game. Oh, shoot that, Aaliyah. Not the handoff to Lexi Hull. Oh, dear God. Not Ryan Howard. Like, that's what I hate about Kelsey Mitchell. She always runs off shooters to guard non-shooters. Oh, for God's sake, Kelsey Mitchell pulls from deep. Tina Charles is destroying Aaliyah Boston. Tina Charles, I mean this, is hooking Aaliyah Boston. Like, absolutely cooking Aaliyah Boston. That's just bad. That is just awful by Aaliyah Boston. But also, I want to say this. Why do no players box out in the WNBA? Why does no one ever box out? Is it just not a thing? Like, is boxing out just not a thing in the WNBA? Nobody boxes out. Like, this has been the least Caitlin Clark has had the ball in her hands. And as you can see, 2 turnovers, 1 turnover, 1 turnover, 1 turnover, 3. And, like, the Fever have more turnovers today than ever before. Caitlin Clark's ball in her hands less. Oh. Not like this. Not like this. Let's not lose. Also, Nalissa Smith sucks. I'm sorry, Rodney Smith, if you're watching this. I'm sure she might be an all-star somewhere else. But, like, the Nalissa Smith that has been playing for Indiana the last while sucks. And it's not that she doesn't have the talent. Their impact is non-existent. Smith quit about 3 games ago. I mean, you're not wrong. Aaliyah Boston's been terrible today. Yeah, she had 8 points to start the game. She's been terrible. Nalissa Smith is trade bait. She's not going to be. She's going to be protected. She's on a minimum. She's trade bait. You're not going to have her not protected because you can't use her in a trade then. That's where Caitlin needs to step up. I agree. I'm so tired. Like, if they blow a 15-point fourth quarter lead, why are they going away from Caitlin Clark every possession? Why are they literally going for give it to Kelsey Mitchell and let Kelsey Mitchell just do whatever the hell she wants to do? Oh, great job. Oh, Aaliyah, that's terrible. Like, what's wrong with Aaliyah Boston today? First of all, it was a mega travel. Like, that wasn't just a travel, that was a mega travel. She had a layup, she mega traveled, and then missed the layup. Jump ball. Yeah. Good call. Aaliyah Boston has been terrible today. Or Aaliyah Boston. She's been terrible, terrible today. But she got a double-double, so that means she's a good game, I guess. She's been terrible today. How do you lose a jump ball that badly when you've got a 3-inch height advantage? That's a brick. Good board. Please just get the ball in Caitlin's hands and let her make a decision. Oh, dear God. Of course, Caitlin Clark doesn't touch the ball on offense and they blow it. Just please give the ball to Caitlin Clark. Let her make a decision. What are you even trying to do, Alyssa Smith? Get her off the floor. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is all on Christie's sides. This is on Christie's sides. I'm sorry, this is on Christie's sides. There's no excuses for this. It's a bad shot, Caitlin. It's a bad shot, Caitlin. But this is entirely on Christie's sides. If they lose this game, it's on Christie's sides. Like, why is it that what's working, you see what's working and you go away from it? Why do you go away from what's working? That's the worst defense I've ever seen by Alyssa Smith. Why do you go Julian Newman, tween, step back? What are you even trying to do? Like every time the Fever go up, they go up double digits. Like Christie decides to go away from what's working. Like, it hasn't worked once. Great pass. Oh, come on, Temmie. Oh my God. Caitlin Clark just has given them more than one open layup in this quarter. And by the way, Alyssa Smith doesn't. To be fair, Alyssa Smith would have made that shot. She would have made that layup. I can't. Like, I just watched Tammy Figbanley miss an open layup. To go up 7 points with 4 minutes to go. When the Fever score last. Oh, for God's sake! The Fever last score. The Fever went up 15 with 8 minutes to go. They're in a 13-0 run. Oh, my God. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. Oh, Kelsey Mitchell. Take Kelsey Mitchell's player of the week away from her. Good board. Push, push. Great running, Tammy. Tammy Fagbenley! Onward! Onward, Lexi! Come on! Come on, Lexi! What is wrong with Tammy Fagbenley? She's just missed 2 open layups. Oh, big board, Lexi. Kelsey Mitchell, come on. I'm one, Kelsey. Let's make it go. You know, it's always fun. It's always fun. Oh. Can they just get a stop? Can they just get a stop? Just give me one stop. Oh. Just one stop. You're 5 with the ball with 3 minutes to go. Like, it is. You're in control. You're in control. Great defense from Jordan Canada. Kelsey Mitchell. What is that? Just put your... Do not, under any circumstances, shoot a pull-up. Why are you shooting that? There's no way she just shot that. Did I just watch Kelsey Mitchell shoot that? No, Kelsey Mitchell hero ball is losing them this game. Great defense, Caitlin. Jump ball. Like, what is Kelsey Mitchell playing hero ball for? You don't need hero ball right now. Hero ball's not winning you the game. Like, the reason they're losing is because they went to hero ball. Like, when the ball leaves Caitlin Clark's hands, it doesn't go back in her hands. Great job getting it to Lexi. Run hard, please run hard. Please, please run hard. Great pass. Oh, you gotta shoot that. Great pass. Gotta be a foul. Aaliyah, you gotta do something better than that. Oh, Kelsey. Aaliyah's gotta do something better than that. Caitlin's gotta shoot that mid-range. She's gotta shoot that mid-range. She's got to shoot that mid-range. Sides cannot coach. I agree. But, like, there's a minute and 28 seconds to go. You are up 5 points. I don't think she's ever had that much confidence in her mid-range shot, especially late in the game. But Kelsey ball is not working. Like, she's got 27, but Kelsey ball, I mean... You better win this game, Kelsey Mitchell. Because you are chucking. Come on. Kelsey got him there. You're not wrong, but she's also shooting him out of this game. She shot them into the game. She's shooting him out of this game. She's going full Arike here. Never go full Arike. You can go partially Arike. Never go full Arike. Like, Caitlin Clark is hurt. Let's not forget, like, that wasn't like a bad ankle injury. She is hurt. Or sore is maybe the best way to say it. Let's go, Lexi Hull! Great pass. Great freaking pass, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's scared to shoot. She shot the ball. What she shot the ball? How many times? 14 times? She has 19 points. If you can score 19 points while being scared to shoot, like, I don't know. I'm way behind. I know I'm way behind. Just give me one, Aaliyah. Just give me one. 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 You gave us one. That's all we need. Make this a 3-possession game. $109 to go, up 6. You do not blow this from here. It's not about being assertive. It's about making the right decisions, and Kelsey Mitchell's not doing it. Oh, you gotta be joking. Nia Coffee. Of course, Nia Coffee hits it. You don't need a timeout. You don't need a timeout, Christy. Just go and get your bucket. I'm not watching the scoreboard right now. I'm just watching the game. Come on. And you've gone to Kelsey Mitchell again. You better make this shot. Why? No foul, no foul, no foul. Like, what are you doing, Kelsey Mitchell? What are you even trying to do? What are you even trying to do? Like, what? Like, every good look in the fourth quarter has come from Caitlin Clark. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell hero ball is how they're going to lose this game. Like, do you keep Caitlin Clark in the game? All right. I'm not looking to my left. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm not looking. I'm just watching the game from here on out. 12 points in the fourth. That's what Kelsey Mitchell hero ball does. That's what Arike ball gets you. That's what Arike ball gets you. That's what Jordan Clarkson as your number one option gets you. This version of Kelsey Mitchell, by the way. This version of Kelsey Mitchell, not an all-star. Like, this hero ball Kelsey Mitchell, not an all-star. The Kelsey Mitchell that plays efficiently, runs off the ball, catches and shoots. One of the best shooting guys in the league. This version of Kelsey Mitchell, not an all-star. Hero ball Kelsey Mitchell. Okay. I probably would sit Caitlin this possession, I'm not going to lie. I probably would sit Caitlin. But the problem is they don't have any guards you can put in that aren't cold. Okay. Sorry, guys. I can't read the chat right now. I'm obviously behind the score. They're taking the full 23. Good call. It's going to be a Ryan Howard play. Ryan Howard off the elevator. Great job helping up Aaliyah Boston. No, not Nia Coffey. No, Aaliyah, you got to grab that board. Yes, let's go! Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull. What Tammy Figbenley was doing, I don't know. How Aaliyah Boston gave up that board. What Tina Charles was doing shooting the ball there. Kelsey Mitchell missing that one. And then Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull. This is not over yet. Kelsey Mitchell's going to win Player of the Week, but my God, she nearly lost him the game today. Lexi Hull is such an X factor. Like what, Ryan Howard, I know she had 16 on 16 shots. What do you want to a bad timeout? You can advance the ball. It's less likely for a turnover. Caitlin, please. Look at how she's guarding you. Fake coming off the screen. Just dart. Why is Caitlin Clark not the person looking for the ball? Like, are you literally just going to hero ball Kelsey Mitchell? Like, she better hit these shots. If she misses these, Christy Sides, it's on you. There we go. Game. Good job. Good job. That's a win. Oh, it's for career high, is it? There's no way Kelsey Mitchell's never had 30 in a game, really? Christy Sides the best defender against Caitlin Clark in the league. I don't disagree. Come on! Mitchell was awful the fourth quarter. I agree. A win is a win. A win is a win. I'm not gonna complain. A win is a win. A win despite Christy Sides' disaster class. A win is a win. We can't say anything. It doesn't matter that we were up, 18 points. Doesn't matter that we scored 14 points in the fourth quarter with 2 of them being free throws at the end. A win is a win. A win is a win. And it looked to be Kelsey Mitchell simultaneously kept them in the game, or not even kept them in the game. They were up 14 at halftime. Kelsey Mitchell simultaneously was a big reason why they were in the lead in the fourth quarter, or up till the fourth quarter, and then played one of the worst fourth quarters I've ever seen from a player. Nalissa Smith, don't know what she does on the floor. Temi Figbenle was blowing wide open layup after wide open layup. And Aaliyah Boston, she got her double-double, I guess, and apparently that's all that matters in the sport of basketball now, so apparently she had a good game. She got cooked by Tina Charles. 36-year-old Tina Charles? 35-year-old, near 36-year-old Tina Charles gave her 30. Not a good game for Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark, I thought she had a decent game. Ironically enough, only 2 turnovers, even though I didn't think she had her best passing game. And that the worst part about this game showed with Kelsey Mitchell is the version of Kelsey Mitchell that plays within an offense, that shoots when she's open, that shoots off the catch and shoot, that will attack closeouts, attack rotations, will go to the basket on one dribble, take it hard to the basket, is literally one of the 3 best shooting guards in the game. The version of Kelsey Mitchell that gets the ball and goes, dribble, 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 I'm running around in circles, I'm running, fade away, step back, Brian, brick, is a detriment to the team. There are 2 versions of Kelsey Mitchell. There is the Kelsey Mitchell that we saw for the first 3 quarters of this game, and for all the time before the break. That version of Kelsey Mitchell is a superstar. The version of Kelsey Mitchell we saw in the fourth quarter is a just worse version of Arike. Kelsey Mitchell nearly lost. Kelsey Mitchell is a big reason they won that game, but nearly lost them that game. Genuinely, other than the really great drive, to be fair, she had a really, really great drive in the fourth quarter. Other than that, not the greatest. But Caitlin Clark hit some big shots. She had a huge shot in the fourth. I don't like that she passed up a mid-range shot, but I didn't like it. It was literally what we saw was pre-Olympics, as in the ball. Once the ball leaves Caitlin Clark's hands, it's not coming back. We saw so much more of that, especially down the stretch. We saw an awful fourth quarter. An awful, awful fourth quarter. Christy Sides ball is not what we need. When we are winning a game by running the floor, by drive, kicks, screen and rolls, kick to shooters, when we're winning a game by that, Christy Sides is we're up 15. Slow it down. And what does she mean by slow it down? Caitlin Clark dribbled to the left side of the floor. Kelsey Mitchell come off that the Iverson cut, get the ball and take 17 dribbles and shoot a bad shot. It's Sides ball. That is Sides ball. That is the basketball that Christy Sides had this team playing. And that is where the problem is. It's like, it's a very, very big problem. Like, oh, I'm just going to have to block this out. But yeah, sides ball is going to lose games. Like, every time this team gets a 15-point lead, they play sides ball. Every time they build up a lead, they stop playing the way that built them the lead. The only times they don't is when it's like the Feet or the Mercury game, where they can build up a 30-point lead early, and then they just start slowing it down. 30-point lead, insert Erica Wheeler, insert let's Caitlin stand in the corner offense. And it's like, everything good that the team does is just undone. It's just undone by sides ball. Defensively, there is one player on this team who is an elite defender, and her name is Lexi Hull. Like, can we just, like, if you guys want to subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to 28.2K by the end of the day. If you guys are new to the stream and want to subscribe, that'd be greatly, greatly appreciated as well. It's right above the head. But, like, Lexi Hull on defense, she had Ryan Howard in hell. Like, Ryan Howard is one of the better scorers in the W. 5 of 17 from the field. And was frustrated. The amount of times Ryan Howard fouled Lexi Hull off the ball that wasn't called was crazy. Like, the referees, I don't think even if the Dream won, I would have attributed it to them hitting shots. Very Dream favored. Very, very Dream favored. But again, I don't think it was enough calls to really make up for it. But this Atlanta Dream team are tough. Like, we're 3-0 right now against the Dream. They're tough. They're not easy to beat. As well as that, we have to play the we're 14-16. Like, 14-16. If we can beat the Sun and the Sky, we go above 500. Or we go to 500. Like, if we can get to 500 at any stage this season, that is a huge success. It'll be the first time they have, like, genuinely, like, it's the first time teams been 500 since 2016 or something. It's been a decade since the team has been 500 at this stage of the season. And there's a chance that the Fever could go 500. We could go 500, lads. But yeah, I thought, considering rolling her ankle, getting 36 minutes in, some big plays end of the third quarter. Some huge plays ended that third quarter from Caitlin Clark. A huge third quarter in general. She had a 3 to start the fourth, quiet after that. But look, 19-7-7, 2 turnovers in a win while being positive on the floor. Like, you can't say that that's a bad game. And again, if Temi Figbenle could literally make open layups, Aaliyah Boston, the amount of wide open layups she blew off passes, like, this was one of Caitlin Clark's better passing games. Again, this game looks so different if we see that number being 10. And if some of those layups were made, like, we don't see this game being 84-79. We see a plus 90 from the Indiana Fever. So I thought it was an all right game. As far as Clark is concerned, it was not one of her better games. But, like, to say, if this is a bad game from Caitlin Clark, like, this, if Rickea Jackson had done what Caitlin Clark had done today, it would be seen as, like, a fantastic game. If any other rookie did what Caitlin Clark did, it's a fantastic game. But at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark is being judged at MVP levels, and she's not quite at MVP levels. I will obviously say that. Kelsey Mitchell, the stats make it look like she had probably a better game than she actually did, but go get your player of the week. Go get your player of the week, averaging, 28 points a game since the Olympic break? Go get your player of the week. We'll cheer for you because, like, again, Kelsey Mitchell has been fantastic. A horrible fourth quarter. She's had 4 really good games, or like 3 really good games and 3 quarters really good. Kelsey Mitchell is going to be player of the week. Go get your earned player of the week. Katie Lou Samuelson is probably going to get the Christy Wallace treatment. She's going to be out of that rotation. Christy Wallace, you might find yourself back in the rotation soon. You might be back in the rotation. Damaris Danta shot the lights out. She doesn't bring anything else other than hitting shots. She was a nice big body. I actually thought she did the best job on Tina Charles. But yeah, interesting game. But But it's that power forward position. Lexi Hull has proven herself to be a needed starter on this team. Proven herself to be a good starter. During the summer, that power forward position, Lyndon, you need to fix that power forward position. And now let's see how toxic the chat has gotten right now. See how toxic it's gotten. Caitlin Clark, 2 passes from the fourth. I mean, I don't think she had the ball in her hand enough to make that argument, but fair enough. But yeah, a really, really, really good game right there. Really good. And, well, not a really good game, but we won. So, a good win right there. To get us almost back into the, well, close to 500 and almost guarantee the playoffs at this stage. Trying to get Meg Gustafson. I'll try to get Meg Gustafson. Like, why not try to get Meg Gustafson? I'm sorry. Why wouldn't you try to get the best backup big in the league? Other than Maisha Hines-Allen, who's currently the best backup big in the league. Like, why wouldn't you try to get Maisha Hines-Allen? It's not Maisha Hines-Allen. Her. Get Smith and Katie Lou Samuelson. Like, she finally did it. Like, Christy Sides finally did it. In fairness to her, she finally did it. She finally did it, lads. She finally benched Katie Lou. Like 6 minutes, 21 seconds plus 1. I mean, she had 3 assists, I guess. But like Katie Lou Samuelson might be on the worst contract in the WNBA. You know what? Mercedes Russell is on a near max, so maybe not. But like Katie Lou Samuelson, first game all year, Sky fans rooting for Indy. I mean, you're not wrong there. But like Nalissa Smith was poor. Katie Lou is like just there for vibes right now. And 2 of their 3 highest paid players are Katie Lou Samuelson and Erica Wheeler. Like, Katie Lou's forgot how to shoot. Like, her one shot was long and wide air ball from the corner. Like, it was so poor. It was absolutely so poor. But like Lexi Hull's got to start. Just playing 30 minutes a game. Bring Christy Wallace back into the rotation. I can't believe I'm saying this. But like Christy Wallace is at least competent on defense. She's not good on defense, but she is at least competent. She is at least competent. Like, she's competent. Katie Lou misses layups. Katie Lou doesn't play defense. Katie Lou can't hit a shot anymore. Katie Lou doesn't really rebound. She runs hard. She tries. But, like, she's too slow to play defense. At least Christy Wallace is competent. Christy Wallace, I know she struggles catching the ball. But, like, I just don't see... I don't see how Katie Lou Samuelson can get... like, she's getting, like, 160, 180 grand a year. She is one of, like, the 20 highest paid players in the league. And also, like, even if Grace Berger's a point guard, she's 6 foot tall, player at the damn 3 at this stage. There's no way Grace Berger is worse. There's absolutely no way that Grace Berger is worse. Like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Well, like we said that, like, again, when Christy Wallace was on the floor, we said there's no way other people are worse than Christy Wallace as a starter. But, like, I'm not even saying as a starter. Like, and again, Katie Lou is better off the bench. Maybe if you bring Katie Lou off the bench for 12 minutes a game. But, like, I don't understand why Christy Sides has just this loyalty to a lineup. Like this team is no way contenders this year. Like, as good as they are, they're not contenders this year. Like, you get it. They're not going... it's highly unlikely they catch up 2.5 games in the Mercury. If they do catch up 2.5 games in the Mercury, you face the Lynx or the Connecticut Sun. You probably want the Sun because there's no chance that Indiana beat the Lynx. I mean this. There is 0 chance Indiana beat the Lynx. There is like a 10% chance they beat the Sun. So you probably want to face wherever the Sun end up being. But like, this team has, again, a Katie Lou Samuelson. I wouldn't, if I'm them, I'm not protecting Katie Lou Samuelson. Like, for people saying in the chat, like, Christy Wallace isn't long enough or fast enough, I get it. She's not. Christy Wallace, we saw her in the Olympics. There was a game she played 2 minutes and had 3 turnovers. Christy Wallace is terrible. But, like, she's no, and I mean this, I cannot believe I'm saying this, she is no worse than Katie Lou Samuelson. Like, that, you can't start Dantas in most games. The problem with starting Dantas is Dantas is just so slow. Like, there's only certain games you can start Dantas. And Alyssa Smith, like, I think it might be time for I think Alyssa Smith's time in Indiana is done this year. I don't think she was good today. I thought she was fine in the first half. I thought in the second half she was very, very poor. But I just think her time is done. I think her time is absolutely done. But yeah, like, this is a team that Christy Sides is like, I just don't. I'm just so done with Sides. Like, she's so bad. Her in-game adjustments are the worst I've ever seen in-game. Like, I think she can game plan well, which is the difference. That is the difference between an assistant coach and a head coach. Like, that is the big difference. Like, an assistant coach can go out there and game plan. A head coach has got to make those decisions. They've got to make those decisions on the spot. And she's terrible at it. Like, she's just terrible at that part of her job, which is a really important part of the freaking job. Like, it is a extremely important part of the job, in-game adjustments, being a head coach. And that's the difference between, again, an assistant and a head coach. And it's the reason why I think Christy Sides is probably so highly regarded as an assistant coach, because she was very, very good at that type of stuff. She clearly knows the sport of basketball, but it's just implementing it. She's just not very good at it. And I really think they need to explore getting off Katie Lou Samuelson. And I know, I get it. She's friends with Caitlin Clark. But so was Celeste Taylor. And Celeste Taylor was way better. And I mean this, way better. She is way better than Katie Lou Samuelson. Celeste Taylor is way better than Katie Lou. And was on a much more team-friendly contract, who you could have protected in the expansion draft and just had a bunch of really good, basically free role players on your team, and set yourself up in 2 years for another expansion draft where you can protect all the cheap rookies and then load up in free agency and form a super team. But you chose to get rid of Celeste Taylor and instead keep freaking Saxton, because she's friends with Aaliyah Boston. You kept Victoria Saxton. But you know what? I'm pretty sure Celeste Taylor played on a Team USA with Aaliyah Boston too. They were probably friendly as well. But Christy Sides finally did it. She finally benched Katie Lou. And for the minute, Katie Lou cannot, and I mean this, she cannot be playing more than 7 or 8 minutes a game. Like, this needs to be the max that she plays. And at this stage, maybe bring Christy Wallace back into the rotation. So, lads, I am ending the stream right there. Video is going to be up immediately afterwards. Thank you guys so much for all the support in this team. In this stream, we have over 20,000 viewers, right? Total views right now. If we could get to like 700 likes, that'd be insane. And as you can see above, if we can get to like 150, that'd be ridiculous. Just 1,500 of you guys in here. and you're not all subscribed. We can even get like 20 more subscribers, and if we get the likes to like 750, like 80 more, like that would just be a huge, huge help. If we could do that. If we could do that, like the 1,600 of you guys in there. 2 minutes, like 30 seconds, and we're gonna leave. Gonna leave stream. Maybe not. Can we? 17 off. 17. Phoenix, New York tonight. That'll be a good game. Thank you. Aaliyah Boston is soft. Aaliyah Boston's insanely good. She just was cooked by Tina Travis tonight. 16, 15. Only 19 likes off. But yeah. That was a forget about Wallace, man. Hang on for 2 more hours. Yeah, I'm not going to watch the other game. I'm playing tennis in like 7 hours in the morning. Boston had a double-double, man. Boston was terrible today. We're 10 off. Okay, we're going to be 45 more seconds. If it doesn't get to 140, if it doesn't get to like 45 in like 45 more seconds, I'll end the stream right there, and we can just say we had a good one right there. We had a good one. 770 likes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for that, by the way. Yeah, so it seems like we're not going to hit 150. All good. Thank you guys anyway for all the support recently.